In about 10 days or so, I am hopefully going to be going on NCL Aqua. Let's talk about what I'm most excited about. Let's go. Hey everyone, John here from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we're a travel agency. Our goal here is to give you the best information possible about cruising so you can plan and go on an amazing cruise vacation. It's been a little while since I've been able to talk about an upcoming cruise. I have to tell you, I really miss it. So today I'm going to be talking about what I'm looking forward to on NCL Aqua. Hypothetically, in about 10 days, I'm going to be going on a cruise on the 22nd of August. All up to how Peanut is feeling. If you missed it, Peanut, my Doberman Pinscher dog, tore her Achilles on May 31st. So we're like 10, 11 weeks in at this point. And she's been doing better. And I did leave her overnight for 2 days as we had to do a trip. Judy and I did a trip down to North Carolina. So now with the cruise coming up, I missed a few cruises. Now we have August coming up on this cruise, which is just around the corner, which is only a 5-dayer. So I'm hopeful, as long as everything continues to track in the right direction, we'll be able to leave Peanut for a few days and get on this cruise. So first off, I just want to say that I know for a lot of people, they get to go on maybe one cruise a year, one cruise every few years. And most cruise addicts go on maybe 2 cruises a year. I know a lot of people, once you get into cruising, start doing it more and more. But, you know, if we're lucky, we get to go on 1 or 2 trips a year at the most. And a lot of people don't get to travel at all. And one of the things that I'm very happy and fortunate and lucky to do is that I'm able to travel so much and I'm able to go on all these trips. And I never take it for granted. Never, ever, ever. You know, my parents are elderly. I have a dog. You have variables and factors in your life with finances and all these things. So I always try, when I get the few weeks before a cruise, while I'm on the cruise and after the cruise, I always like to just be thankful and appreciate the fact that I get to do this. I pay for these cruises. I don't get to go on free cruises. I've been on 2 free cruises out of my 83. One was on MSC World America. I got invited as a travel agent to check out a 3-day sailing, and once on NCL Prima a long time ago, 3 years ago. No, not Prima, I apologize. I got to go on NCL Pearl as a FAM trip, which is called a FAM trip in the industry, which is basically a kind of seminar at sea, right? Or, you know, they're these SAS trips, seminar at sea. So I got to go on one of those. So generally speaking, I pay for these cruises. They are expensive. It's expensive. It's a little bit of a write-off because we do this for a living. We're travel agents, and our goal is to give you the best information here. So number one, I'm excited just to be on a cruise again and going somewhere and doing something, hopefully, if I get to go on this. And I don't want that to be lost. I want to really think about that, how lucky I am to be able to do this. Next up, I'm excited to see a brand new ship. There's just something about going on brand new ships that I love. I love being on a ship that I've never been on before. So I do love going on ships where I know where everything's at, right? Where you feel comfortable. Like Symphony, I've been on a few times. Escape, and I'm going back on Escape in September, hopefully. I've been on Escape a few times. I've been on Breakaway a few times, Getaway a few times. All these ships that I've done multiple times. There's something really comforting about that. And that great feeling of like, hey, I know where everything's at. I know what my plan is going to be. But there's nothing like going on a ship or a style of ship that you've never been on before. I just love it. So obviously I've been on Prima twice. So this is going to be similar to Prima, very, very similar to Prima. But there are a few things that I'm really looking forward to. So let's dig into what those things are. And I apologize for my preamble about just being thankful to go on a cruise. So number one, I'm really looking forward to the Prince show. NCL has long been probably my favorite cruise line, right? With the exception of, I always leave like room for Royal. Royal has all the bells and whistles and all the amazing things to do. And I've said it a million times. There's something about Norwegian that just feels like home to me. It feels like my cruise line. It's my vibe. It's all of the things that I love about cruising. The amazing food, the great shows. And for a long time, that was the case. And now, in the past few years, I've been really disappointed that they've gotten rid of some shows and they've kind of done away with the Broadway aspect of it, which I really loved. I loved that on Bliss, they had 2 Broadway shows. They had 6. and or West End shows, whatever type of shows. They had 6 and Jersey Boys. Obviously with Choir of Man, we had a bunch of other shows on cruise ships that are mostly all gone now. Choir of Man is, of course, still there. So I'm excited that NCL has put some money back into entertainment. And even though some people are complaining about it, it's not these huge sprawling Broadway shows. I am really excited that they've put some money into entertainment and they're coming back to what I really loved about NCL, is that there's something to do every single night where you can kind of see something different. It's not just a plain old like, okay, we're going to do this show. We're going to do Deal or No Deal every night. So this Prince show is Revolution, a celebration of Prince, which is going to be obviously singing and dancing all about Prince. I love that. I think it's a great idea. I'm also excited to see Rumors. They now do Rumors in the main theater, which I love. Hopefully they do it in the main theater. They've generally done it in Sid Norman's, which is too small. And I think they've realized that it's too small for everybody to get in there to see the show and have to wait for 2 hours. So they do that in the main theater now, which I'm very much looking forward to. From an entertainment standpoint, they also have Elements on board, a new version of the show Elements. I don't have a problem with the show Elements. Again, I appreciate that they're spending some money and time to develop their own shows. It's not a great show for me. I felt the same way about Burn the Floor. I don't love Burn the Floor. I liked Elements. It was good. So I will definitely go to that show. It's just not something that I'm kind of like super jazzed up about. I just didn't want to leave it out. And then obviously from another entertainment standpoint, they have the Comedy Club there. They have Crazy Sexy Cool, which is another show that they put together, which is like a show and then turns into a 90s club night, which I think is really fun. Who doesn't love 90s club nights? And that's really it from an entertainment standpoint. I do want to go to Sid Norman's. I know there's going to be a way to get in there. Hopefully I'll be able to get in and do some fun things there. Next up, let's talk about food, what I'm really looking forward to. I love in the past few years, Norwegian not only pioneers like really good specialty dining, but they've really leaned into some complimentary options as well. I'm super excited to go to Indulge Food Hall. I know it's a little bit bigger here, and I know that they've made the buffet even smaller, which I'm 1,000,000% fine with. I don't like going to the buffet because of the people. So just people's behavior and unsanitary practices from people, not the cruise lines. So I'm very much looking forward to Indulge Food Hall and the local. The local is open almost 24 hours a day, just about. And you can kind of get all kinds of food there. I've heard people recently complaining about the local that they boil their wings now. They don't fry them. I've never heard that. I don't know why you would boil wings. It doesn't sound appealing at all. I've had the wings. They don't taste like they're boiled. I have no idea. I keep seeing this on the interwebs. God knows. We shouldn't believe everything we read on the internet. Next thing, I'm looking forward to some new specialty dining like Sukhothai. It is a new Thai restaurant on board. It is up on the upper decks. I really, really am looking forward to that. Love some Thai food. I'm also very looking forward to Palomar. I love Palomar. It's my favorite restaurant on Prima, and I can't wait to go there. I am a little nervous about specialty dining. So on Aqua, they've shut down the ability to book from the app pre-cruise. They've had a bunch of issues with it, specifically with the integration on that ship. So they've shut it down, which means it's going to be complete and utter chaos on day one of people trying to book specialty dining. It's only a 5-day cruise. I'm going to live or die. It's going to be fine either way with whatever I get. But I definitely want to try to get to Sukhothai, and I want to try to get to Palomar. Of course, we have Le Bistro, which I love, Cagney's, Onda, Hasuki, Nama Sushi, and Sashimi. We have Los Lobos on board. So many different specialty dining options, and I really, really do appreciate them. I apologize, I'm looking to my left here, but I have all the restaurants up there so I can see them. Cagney's, of course. I'm only going to go to 5. We'll see what happens. If I don't get to go to 5, then I'll just eat in the main dining room, and it's totally fine. I'll be okay. Next up, I'm looking forward to the Aqua Coaster. If you don't know, there is a brand new kind of where the go-karts are on Prima and Viva and some of the other ships. They have this huge, massive Aqua Coaster. Again, I think for the amount of space these things take up, it's probably not worth it. But I do think it's an awesome attraction to try once or twice when you're on board. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then last but not least, I'm looking forward to the Glow Court, checking that out, going up into the upper decks, checking out all the different changes with what they've done up there where the kind of Aqua Coaster is, where on board, if you were on board any of the Prima or Viva ships, they had like the darts and all up there. So I'm looking forward to like the mini golf, all that stuff, and we'll see what happens with all that. That is what I'm looking forward to. And again, just really, really excited to be back, hopefully going on a cruise, checking things out, and then reporting it back to everybody. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. If there's anything you're intrigued about on Aqua, let me know in the comments below and we can talk about it. I'm sure I will go check it out. But let me know if there's anything you would like to see on board the ship, and we will make sure we do that. Thanks so much. Happy cruising, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.